My name's Kip Hakes and welcome to this video in which we're going to be looking at this. Now this is a brand new device in the Hue ecosystem and it is the Hue tap dial switch. Now it comes in black and white. I've opted for white because most of my accessories around the home are white. And yeah, essentially what it says it is a tap and also a dial switch for your Hue lights. So in this video today we are going to unbox it and set it up with my Hue system and see how it works. So yeah, hopefully it's worth the £45 that it costs. Now if you haven't seen my channel before, I have so much Hue content. I've actually got a playlist of Hue content which I'll put up in that corner or that corner, one of the corners, and you can watch it. And I've got literally all the Hue things going and you can see reviews and unboxings and setting up and everything. And even if you're a complete beginner with Hue, I've also done an amazing video which shows you how to set up Hue from scratch, and that is pretty awesome and well worth watching if Hue is new to you. But before we crack on with the video proper, I have to say a massive thank you to all of those people who have joined my channel. You're slowly growing in numbers, and the more people that help, the better, because it helps me buy stuff like this and you know, pay for all the lights and stuff, because you know, it is quite hard to keep the lights on at the moment, as many of you will understand. But if you could join this channel, then that would be awesome. And these people are awesome because they've joined. So first up, we've got the wonderful Becky. Thank you so much, Becky. You've been a constant source of support for several years now, and it really means the world to me. Then we've got Bella Webster. Bella's the same. Bella's been here for a long while, and I love all your support that you've given me. Then we've got Richard R. Blaster. God bless him. Richard R. Blaster. He wanted me to do his name like a pirate, so there you go, Richard R. Blaster. Then we've got No Name. I know very little about No Name, so I can't say much about him. Then we've got our plane loving mate, Matt Lovies, and he is an awesome friend of the channel and has been for quite a time. And also a massive fan of the channel is David Elphick. He joined the channel at one of the highest tiers, and he is always messaging me and telling me how much he's enjoying the video. So thank you so much, David, for your support. And then big up yourself, it's JRC Electrical. He is awesome. Go check out his channel. Then we've also got Jim Hook, who has a channel called For the Burbs. If you like birds, not the lady type, obviously, the flying type, go check out his channel. He's a great and a good supporter of this channel. We've got Roberta Gunnaranthorns. I'm sorry, Roberta, I'm so sorry. Then we've got Stez Sticks Fix. I love that man. I love his channel. Go watch his videos. He is awesome. Then Dean Bull. He is the Ginger Shed Man. Go and look at the Ginger Shed Man. It is exactly what it says on the tin. Then we've got Ellis the DJ. God love you, Ellis. And also Thor Z. We've got Anders from the My Mate Vince fan club. I said it properly then. To finish things off, we've got the brilliant Robert A. So thank you for all those people who've joined the channel. So if you want to see more Hue stuff, join the channel and we'll have more stuff like this. So let's get it out of the box and see what we've got. Okay, what have we got? There we go, we've got the user manual and the legal manual. The legal manual is actually bigger than the user manual. I don't think we need to worry about that. Let's have a quick look at the user manual. All looks pretty self-explanatory. Oh look, it's giving us a cheeky peek through there. Now I've not actually watched any other videos on this. I'm sort of learning with you guys, so you know, I wanted to keep this as authentic as possible. Nice. So it is like the Hue remote light switches. You can actually take it off and put it down on the table, so you don't need to have it on the wall, but it does, you can mount it on the wall. I might do that, or I might put it on my desk. I'm not entirely sure yet, but you just basically unclip that at the bottom and you can either screw this onto the wall or attach it with some tape. Now I have done a video about mounting the Philips Hue light switches onto your wall if you've got UK light switches, because there's lots of different products available that help you do that, and I'll show you one of them in action. Hopefully within time there will be templates to put this on the wall, to cover a UK light switch, which would be awesome and probably something that I do. So there you go. So on the outside we've got like this twisty dial, and that is for changing the brightness, I believe. And then we've got 4 different buttons, and I think you can set different scenes to these. We'll give that a try in the app as well. I mean, it's very nice. This is actually quite weighty. Feels quite substantial, but the magnet is nice and strong, and you can just put it back on the wall. The little twisty dial kind of reminds me of the Nest thermostat that I used to have. It's got a slight click as you turn it. That's nice. I like that. So I guess I need to set this up on the app in my phone. Okay, so we're in the Philips Hue app, and you should be able to see my screen now. So if we go into settings and then accessories, and then we press the add button, there we go. So which one is it? There we go. We've got the tap dial switch. Your tap dial switch may not respond after setup. We'll automatically update the software for your switch to ensure that it's correct battery status, which may take up to 24 hours. Do not remove the battery or delete/reset the switch during this time. If your switch is working properly after setup, then you can ignore this message. Okay, so it might be that I have to carry on this video tomorrow. We will see. Okay. Right, press and hold the first button on the switch, 1 dot, for 3 seconds. And the LED should start blinking. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can see a little blinking through there. It's a bit hard to see to the sort of naked eye. I don't know if that's showing on the camera. Hopefully it is. But the LED is blinking. It's sort of in between the little buttons. Okay, done that. Searching for the tap dial switch. Perfect. Your tap dial switch was successfully connected. Excellent. So let's go to next. Right, so what lights do you want your tap dial switch to control? So we don't need to control my entire home, but you can set it up so you could have this light in the hallway. So when you go, you can turn off all your lights or turn on all your lights, whatever you fancy. So I think we're going to have it for in here, the studio. Okay, next. Okay, so look at this. It allows you to set up each button and what it does, and pressing and holding any button does whatever you want it to, and then rotating the dial adjusts dimming. What other options does it give you? Let's press customize and see. Oh, time-based light. So you could say, have this setting during the day, have this setting in the evening. That's so smart. Okay. Yeah, look at that. That's so smart. You can adjust the behavior to different times of the day. So obviously if you press it during the daytime, you might want it at a different setting during the nighttime. And look, you've got all these different granular settings. That's so cool. But I'm going to keep it to a single scene. And that is going to be my Tokyo one. All the lights are changing. Okay, cool. So done. And I'm going to change button 2. So at the moment, that just goes to my dimmed state. We're going to change that to my colors scene. Yep, that's perfect. Done. Done. And then button 3, we're going to put it on just bright. So that's all the lights on bright. Done. And then button 4, I think that might be, okay, so that can be a scene cycle. So you can switch between different scenes. That's so smart. I like that. But we're actually going to put it onto the night light mode. So that's basically all the lights on, but very, very dim. Oh, hang on. Single scene, that's it. Right, done. Night light, there we go. Cool, so done. Excellent. So if let me just turn the studio lights off, because that sort of, you can't really tell what's going on with the studio lights on. There we go. Oh, that's dark. That's very dark. Wait for the camera to try and find me. Lovely stuff. Okay, so this should all be, save that. Okie dokie. So let's press button 1. Yep, that's our Tokyo scene. Button 2, that's our colours scene. It's a bit hard for you to see because all the lights are in different places. Okay, so this one was just bright. Yep, and this was nightlight. Okay, so nightlight's probably a good one to test the dial with. So if we turn the dial around, there we go, it's getting brighter. Love it. Okay, so let's go to Tokyo and crank Tokyo up. And then go to colours and crank the colours up. That's so cool when we can go the other way and turn it down. And then was it press and hold to turn it off? Amazing, I love it. That is so cool. So I mean, that's actually quite good for streamers, because I've got a stream deck which allows me to turn on different light scenes and stuff like that. You can have this mounted on your wall and have the switch on it like that. And then when you want to sort of do some streaming or whatever, you can just pull that off the wall, take it over to your desk, and you've got light controls for your lights. And so you can adjust your lights just with the touch of a button. I'm very tempted to upgrade all my light switches to these. I think definitely I'll put one of these in the living room, just so you've got like a traditional dimmer, which people understand. And also I have several different scenes for the living room, depending on what time of day it is. So that'd be really awesome just to have one button that makes it the scene that we want. I think my only quibble with this and all other Hue products is I wish these just directly went over existing light switches. That would be so awesome, because as it is at the moment, you've got to either have this stuck on the wall next to your existing light switch or have it located somewhere else in the room. But I think having this sat next to an existing light switch might look a little bit odd. So yeah, I'm going to keep this on the desk next to me, and when I go to make a stream, I can, you know, switch from between like the sort of standard lighting in here, and then just press a button and boom, I'm in a stream lighting situation, or you know, that one or that one or that one, and it's just all so quick and easy. So yeah, I need to decide on the best wall mounting option for this, and hopefully I'll do a follow-up video if I find a good wall mounting solution. I'll stick a link up to it in the corner. I mean, I know it is just a dimmer switch, but it is an entirely wireless dimmer switch that also allows you to configure these buttons in quite interesting ways. I'm sold, I'm absolutely sold. Well, there you go, that is a quick video on the Philips Hue tap dial switch. I think that's a great little innovation from Hue, and probably one of my favourite accessories. It's so smart. And you know, you could have one of these on your bedside table and, you know, turn up the brightness or whatever. It's just, and you could even set up a scene. So if you like smash a button, depending on the time of day it is, if you try and turn your bedside light on in the wee small hours of the morning, it doesn't turn on at like a ridiculous bright setting. You can have it down at the bare minimum. And then you could probably configure this in Home Assistant to do like different things around the house depending on what buttons you press. It's just so smart, and the possibilities are sort of endless really. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, but for now it's game over.